Legendary Mexican film and television actress Silvia Pinal has passed away at the age of 93, marking the end of an era in Mexican cinema. Pinal, who was a towering figure in Mexico's golden age of cinema, had been hospitalized earlier this month after suffering from a urinary tract infection. Despite medical efforts, her health deteriorated, and her death was confirmed by the Ministry of Culture of Mexico on Thursday. The announcement, made via a statement posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, expressed deep sorrow at the loss of one of the country's most iconic figures. The Ministry of Culture of the Government of Mexico regrets the passing of leading actress Silvia Pinal, the statement read, confirming her death at 93. With a career spanning more than 6 decades, she participated in more than 60 films and plays. Her legacy lives on as a fundamental pillar of cinema, theater, and television in Mexico. May she rest in peace. This poignant message reflects the national and international mourning of a woman whose contributions to the arts left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape. Silvia Pinal's career spanned over 6 decades, during which she became a central figure in Mexican cinema, television, and theater. Pinal's breakthrough came early in her career when she began to work with Luis Buñuel, one of cinema's most renowned directors. Buñuel was instrumental in pushing Pinal's career into the international spotlight. In the early 1960s, she starred in 3 films that would forever cement her status as a screen icon: Viridiana, 1961, The Exterminating Angel, 1962, and Simon of the Desert, 1965. These films not only showcased Pinal's acting range but also served as defining works in the history of cinema. Viridiana, for example, was a daring and controversial film that explored themes of religion, morality, and social class, and it won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. Pinal's portrayal of the titular character, a young nun who embarks on a journey that challenges the very foundations of her faith, was both groundbreaking and pivotal for her career. It is impossible to overstate the impact these films had not just on the development of Pinal's career but on the trajectory of world cinema itself. Beyond her film career, Pinal was also a dominant force in Mexican television and theater. She appeared in a wide range of telenovelas, most notably Soy tu dueña, where she starred alongside Lucero, another celebrated Mexican actress. The role further endeared her to a new generation of fans who had grown up watching her performances on the small screen. In addition to her work in television, Pinal also graced the stage in numerous theater productions, showcasing her versatility as an actress. She was known for her elegance, her impeccable timing, and her ability to transform into any character with ease. Whether on stage or screen, Pinal brought a level of artistry and dedication that made her a beloved figure in the Mexican entertainment industry and beyond. In the wake of Pinal's passing, her family, colleagues, and fans have come forward with tributes that highlight not only her artistic accomplishments but also her character and the profound impact she had on those around her. Silvia Pasquel, Pinal's daughter, who followed in her mother's footsteps and became an actress in her own right, took to social media to express her grief. "Your absence will hurt me forever, but every memory of you will give me the strength to move forward. And as long as you live in my heart, I will always be able to feel that you are still with me. I will love you forever, Mom." "Rest in peace, Silvia Pinal," Pasquel wrote, her words filled with both sorrow and reverence for her mother's enduring influence. Silvia's tribute is a poignant reminder of the deep personal bond between mother and daughter, a bond that transcends the public image Pinal cultivated and touches on the intimate and emotional legacy she leaves behind. Pinal's career was not only marked by triumphs in her professional life but also by her personal resilience. Born in 1931 in Guaymas, Sonora, Mexico, she came from humble beginnings. Raised by her mother, Maria Luisa Hidalgo Aguilar, a seafood restaurant worker, and her stepfather, Luis G. Pinal, a journalist and politician, Silvia's early life was one of simplicity. She was raised in an environment where the arts were not a central focus, yet from a young age, Pinal developed a passion for acting. This passion led her to study theater and eventually to her first major roles in Mexican cinema, where she began to make a name for herself in the late 1940s. Pinal's rise to fame came quickly. Just 18 years old, she was cast in her first film role in The King of the Neighborhood, 1950, where she starred opposite the famous actor German Valdez. She quickly followed this success with another major role in The Doorman 1950, where she starred alongside Mario Moreno, one of the most beloved Mexican actors of all time. These early successes helped establish Pinal as a talented young actress with a promising future. Over the next decade, she would go on to work with some of the biggest names in Mexican cinema, further cementing her status as one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Her first marriage to Rafael Banquels, a Cuban-born director, was a significant part of her early career. Two married in 1947 and they had a daughter, Silvia. Their marriage lasted until 1952, after which Pinal went on to marry businessman and film producer Gustavo Alatriste. Though their marriage was full of passion, it eventually ended in divorce in 1967 due to Alatriste's infidelity and business troubles. Despite their separation, Pinal always spoke fondly of Alatriste, often saying that he was the love of her life. It was thanks to Alatriste's influence and support that Pinal was able to collaborate with Buñuel on some of her most iconic films, which would define her career. Together, they named their daughter Viridiana Alatriste after the lead role Pinal played in Buñuel's groundbreaking 1961 film. While Pinal's marriages were sometimes tumultuous, her dedication to her craft remained unwavering. Even after the dissolution of her second marriage, she continued to work tirelessly, leaving behind a body of work that spanned genres and media. Her reputation as an actress was not only built on her film roles but also on her performances in telenovelas, where she brought depth and nuance to each character she portrayed. Pinal's presence on screen was magnetic, and her ability to inhabit complex characters made her an unforgettable figure in Mexican entertainment. Throughout her career, Pinal had the opportunity to work with some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry, from Buñuel to renowned directors like Emilio Fernandez and Javier Elorriaga. But it was her work with Buñuel that truly defined her artistic legacy. The films they made together were revolutionary in their approach to storytelling, often challenging societal norms and exploring the darker side of human nature. Pinal's performances in these films were marked by her ability to convey deep emotion with subtlety and grace, qualities that made her one of the most respected actresses in international cinema. As news of her passing spread, many of Pinal's colleagues from the world of entertainment came forward to pay tribute to her. Lucero, who starred alongside Pinal in the telenovela Soy tu dueña, shared an emotional tribute on social media. "My admired and beloved Silvia Pinal, I feel like you will always be with all of us who have admired you for as long as we can remember. You are one of my favorite actresses in life. I feel like I shared the stage with you only recently. I learned everything I could from you. I hugged you and enjoyed you so much for so many days. I feel very lucky to have been close to you during our filming," Lucero wrote. Her tribute underscored the depth of admiration that Pinal inspired in those who had the privilege of working with her. Lucero's words reflect the love and respect Pinal commanded throughout her career, not just from her fans but from her peers as well.